May I now request Honorable Minister Sir, Sri Chandra Mohan Patwari, to address the gathering.
Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Sri Sarvajna, respected Sri Subhranshu Sainal, I am Calcutta, respected Professor Gautam Vishwas, Director IIT G, respected Professor Naga Prakashan, Mentor IIM D Bangalore, Sri Rama Iyer, Advisor Assam Startup, respected Sri Arup Nandan Das Adhikari, co-founder Hearing Plus, respected Sri Ashok Banshal, CEO Policy Bazar, and my colleague Sri Jitu Talukdar, Vice Chairman AIDC, and our Additional Chief Secretary Mr. Ravi Kapoor, Mr. Dwivedi, Commissioner and Secretary Pasini, and Commissioner and Secretary Mr. Ogniotri, Mrs. Puya, and my respected friends from different press, media and printing houses, and ladies and gentlemen present here, and especially what Mr. Sainal said, that this hub is for the youth of Assam. And in this event, we are bringing 5 students from every district of the states. So this hub is for the, actually Mr. Sainal has said very rightly that this nest, this startup hub is for the youth. And this is actually I agreed 100% with Sainal that this is actually a movement. And Mr. Adhikari, what he said, instead of job seeker, we should transform our country to the job creator. Because there are minimum 50 to 60 lakhs MBA in the country, in our country. And Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani also MBA. So why these 50 lakhs or 60 lakhs MBA people are working under Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani? So that is what actually this startup means actually. So now Mr. Sainal said in the down when I met him that now this is the time of startup and artificial intelligence as of today. And because of the artificial intelligence, Mr. Sainal has given me one information that in Japan, the artificial intelligence actually they started and for a hotel management. So yesterday there was a news in the Japan newspaper that 10 robots from one hotel is kicked out, means thrown out from the job. Why? Because some guests were sleeping and they were snoring. That's why these robots disturbing them. That's why you are snoring. Other people will be disturbed. So that way you see the world now is moving towards artificial intelligence and startup. Startup is the only way, because previously in my childhood days, so radio was a surprising thing for me. In our village when you listen Bhupen Hazarika's song, so it was a surprising thing for me that Bhupen Hazarika is singing at Chanmari, and from Danguapara, my village at Malgore, I am listening his voice. Science is so big. I thought like that. So my generation, they saw that this radio is not a big thing. Now TV came. We'll sing, we'll hear and see how he is singing in the Doordarshan. After that, IT came. After that, now artificial intelligence came. So science is moving. So that way, to adjust with the world, because it was our dream. Because I visited TIE, TIE in San Francisco, and in Canada also, incubation center I have visited. So it was attached with the medical college. Ravi Kapoor and me, we visited. And in that incubation center, actually the insulator for diabetes patient actually discovered. They made the research. And in that incubation center it is written, Toronto's gift to the world. So like that, in Cambridge also we have seen how that incubation center is made. So since then, actually we are insisting to have this incubation center for our youth, for our new generation. This is really a movement. So I hope our young boys and girls, our youth, our son, because I'm 100% sure that our youths are very talented, Assam. Because in Thai, San Francisco, when we have visited, so we are talking with them. So we are talking in English, we are exchanging our views. But at the end, when our discussion ended, then one boy started speaking in Assamese. That when you were a leader in Assam movement, so we went to your meeting to listen your speech. I said, are you Assamese? Yes, we 3 Assamese. And they're taking lead in Thai and in Silicon Valley, Assamese boys. So I feel very proud. Yeah. Our boys, 3 boys, and that also they are from near Wat Refinery, North Korea area, this area. They are the leaders of Thai. And you know, and Thai is the leader. Thai is the leader in startup. So that way, wherever we have gone, we have seen that our boys are doing very good. Our boys and girls, they are performing very good. And that's why I hope this will give you a new path to make a movement. In Assam, there is otherwise also movement in Assam. But this movement, from this movement, we must, you see, transform this movement to this movement. So that, because this movement is destructive. This movement is destructive and this movement is stop the development process of the state. But here, one small table, in the second floor probably given, one small table will provide, if you make one startup from one small table, this size of table, then it will create what? More than 10 lakhs youth job creation will be made. But this movement on the street, so this movement will not create anything. It will destroy. It will destroy our economy. It will destroy our, because you know, under the leadership of Sri Sarvanda Sonal, because all over Assam, our students community are here. At least minimum 5 boys from each district. So under the leadership of, because I was minister since, I have been minister since 1985. So since 1985, I worked with 10 prime ministers and very closely. And I work with so many chief ministers. But Sarvanda Sonal is the best chief minister in my life. So under his leadership, this incubation concept come. Actually, it should have come 15 years back, this incubation center. It should have come 15 years back. But because of his visionary leadership, actually incubation center has come, startup. Not only startup, hub, but startup hub is followed by a policy. We are providing financial assistance also. We are providing legal assistance also. We are giving entrepreneurial assistance also. So whatever required to become one entrepreneur, so we are providing every facility. So probably Mr. Simon said that when you are coming up, you work up to top floor. Because in every step there is a line. So you remember those lines, and when you go down, you just repeat those lines in your mind. That I should do that. Because everybody is talented, everybody has got equal talent. Someone is suppose getting first position in an exam. It is not that. One is suppose third division. It is not that the third division is more intelligent than the top one. Because everybody has their own talent. So Ravin Sharma, probably you know the monk who said the monk who sold his Ferrari. Ravin Sharma, the famous writer. His book translated into 138 languages of the world. So Ravin Sharma in one book, one of his books, Who Will Cry When You Will Die. So in that book he said that death is not the tragedy of life. Then what is the tragedy of life? He said the tragedy of life is what? Tragedy of life, what talent you have, what potential you have your inside. If you explore and utilize for the humanity, for the community, for the people, for the mankind, if you can explore, then you are successful. And if this talent or this, you see, your potential died inside without exploring, if it is died inside, then this is the tragedy of life. This is not the tragedy. So everybody has got that. Everybody has got that talent. Our boys. So that's why I will not take much of the time because all will speak. So this moment, our young generation, some experienced people already they have spoken. And the story is like this. Mr. Sainal, Mr. Das, but story actually they have narrated his story that in 1914 electricity gone to his house. A day was there, it was a very crisis time. He could not purchase one pizza. Now he will purchase the pizza shop. So you see this journey, I really enjoy it. Yes. Yes, our youth who are present here, you should learn. You should learn this. You should learn this. And this is the way actually we must make the movement. We must go ahead. So I will not take much of your time. I thank you. Professor Sainal. Thank you, Professor Visas. Thank you, Mr. Naga Prakashan. I thank Mr. Rama Iyer. I thank Nandan Das. Regarding your story is a success story. You just keep it up. I hope a day will come. You will be followed by the people of the world the way you are moving. Because General Motors. So what was his name? Chairman General Motors. So his story was like this. Who became General Motors, chairman of General Motors. So his story was also like this. I forget his name. So chairman of General Motors is not joke because American president even interfered in selecting the president of General Motors. So your story and his story is same. So that way, I'm very, you keep it up, a day will come, world will follow you. We will definitely make some startup because we have gone to, Mr. Ravi Kapoor and me, we have gone to Uber. This is the only company of the world, Uber, Ola and Uber. No driver, no car. No driver, no car. Except London, whole world is dominated by Ola and Uber. But there is not a single driver of their own. No car of their own. Only one apps startup. One app show. And selling that apps, Ola, Uber, they are earning billions of money every day. Even they don't have a driver of their own. So Ravi Kapoor and me went to Uber. How they have developed this startup. So they started showing us driverless car. That they are developing one apps that there is no driver. You just put the message on the smartphone and driverless car will come and driverless car will pick you up. Where you will go? This road. This road they will drop and zero accident. So they are showing their apps to us. Then I said that see bhai, we are coming here to get some ideas, get some apps, get some startups that in one car minimum 3 drivers we need because so much unemployment is there in the sun. Driverless car we are not coming bhai to be honest. Driverless car we are not coming for this purpose. So we are not supposed to see all these things. We'll see later or when time will come. So he gives us some idea that one driver needs 3 drivers, one car needs 3 drivers. So he gives that idea, that theirs. And then I said, no, they are requesting us. No, you just see it. I said, I will not see it. If I see it, my mind will be there. I will not see it. So give me some apps where one car needs 3 drivers. Because lots of unemployment are there. And you are showing us driverless apps. Not possible. So anyway, so now world is moving up to this extent. And our new generation must follow the movement of the world. Now artificial intelligence also coming. Artificial intelligence also coming. That day I went to China. One piece of paper, small piece of paper. When I entered, so one piece of paper just touch it. I said that probably in China we are giving Assam gamsa. Probably China, probably that is the tradition. So in between I could not thought whether this is welcome or this is some sort of these things. When touched by small paper, so in between I said that thank you. I swear. Because I don't know why. Then when I entered with the key in Shenzhen, I saw in the first floor that we are entering by touching this paper up to 8th floor, whole photography was displayed. And that is startup. And I have seen, if I explain it takes time, I will not take time, only just give that, you see, instances. Just touch the paper, touch by simple, ordinary paper, touch. I thought that it is welcome, as we welcome by Gamsa. It's not there. Up to 8th floor, whole photography was there. So this is startup. So anyway, we have to move with the world. So instead of doing movement as we are doing on the street, we must make a movement in the incubation center so that we can make our economy rich, so that we can project Assam. Before independence, we are the richest state of the country. Per capita income was highest in the country. So we should, our young generation should make the movement from this incubation center so that we can again bring our Assam glory back, so that we can project Assam one of the 5th richest state in the country by making this movement in this incubation center. This is presented to the youth of Assam. And as our Chief Minister, I extend my heartiest thanks to our Honorable Chief Minister, because he is maintaining a very busy schedule. So when I requested that day when I requested that incubation center to be inaugurated, then Honorable Chief Minister said that yes, this is my dream, I'll definitely come, I'll inaugurate, and I want minimum 5 students from the good institutions of all over the state should come. I want to see their, you see, presence in that meeting. So that way Chief Minister is also encouraging us. So I extend on behalf of the Industry and Commerce Department, I extend our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Sarvanu Savalji, for his presence. Because under his leadership, Assam is transforming, you see, to a richest state now, because of all connectivity done. No one could think in Assam that Assam farmers, they are not getting, you see, they are not getting their price of their product. Now our fruits, fresh vegetable fruits, now started going from Assam to London, Dubai, Hong Kong and ASEAN market. Regularly going because of his leadership. Connectivity done, everything done, industry is coming up. So everywhere there is development. So that way, our Chief Minister, I must extend my heartiest thanks to our Honorable Chief Minister for his kind presence, because his presence encouraging our people, our boys, and I hope our young boys, you will make this movement, start your movement from this incubation center, and minimum 5 startup like Ola, Uber, if you can make here in this incubation center, this will be the #1 incubation center in the world. And that's why most experienced people on the front line, so they are associated with us, they will guide you properly. So with these few words, I conclude my speech. Thank you.
Inside all of us, we have a possibility of not what we are, but of what we might become. And as Lee Keqiang said, changes call for innovation, and innovation leads to progress. And to kickstart the journey of progress and germination of big ideas, which shall shape up to be productive startups, we have built a state-of-the-art incubation center in the heart of Guwahati city, aptly called Startup Assam, The Nest. With the sole purpose of invigorating the youth towards the charms of being an entrepreneur. Here, you shall be propelled to realize your aspirations and transform your innovative ideas into a sustainable venture. With such foresights, the Government of Assam, in collaboration with one of India's premier management institute, the Indian Institute of Management, Kolkata's Innovation Park, created The Nest. The Nest is where big ideas get incubated and channelized toward achieving their rightful destination, to mold the young minds into budding entrepreneurs with brilliant leadership qualities and powerful vision like an eagle, thereby transforming the state of Assam into a leading startup hub in the country. By providing an end-to-end ecosystem and facilities like conference rooms, video conferencing facilities, high-speed internet connectivity, plug-and-play workspaces, design and testing labs. All these and the solid support of the government shall pave the way to facilitate the growth of at least 1,000 new startups in the next 5 years and many more milestones by establishing state-owned marquee incubators like this one, The Nest. The path of entrepreneurship is sprinkled with its own challenges and glories. The Nest lets you sail your ship of aspirations and hope for a better tomorrow. Here you get support of key stakeholders that may help entrepreneurs to transform their innovative ideas to a sustainable enterprises. Here, your finesse at being tenacious like an eagle gets honed and drives you not to give up on your earlier setbacks with support services such as business assistance, financial counseling, accounting assistance, legal and regulatory guidance, and access to mentors and investors. The state government shall anchor all its entrepreneurship-related efforts through state-owned incubator acting as the hub and other existing incubators across state as its spokes. Anjan Pathak, founder and co-owner of Vantage Circle, a product development company and an evolving startup success story from Assam, shares his views on the changing ecosystem in Assam and the whole nation as such toward innovation and entrepreneurship.
Mentor Circle is a B2B product development company. It was started by my friend Partha Neog. Now we have got almost 40 people working with us in Mentor Circle in Guwahati. I feel that this is probably the best time to start anything ever. So having an incubation center, having a mentorship team, I think I think it's a kind of a dream for any entrepreneur, coming up entrepreneur basically.
The Nest helps you to be that high flyer with an edge framework of empower, develop and groom entrepreneurs. A framework where we bring startup founders and aspiring entrepreneurs from 0 to 1 to nurture our young entrepreneurs and individuals to become capable leaders and entrepreneurs of the future. As such, the startup policy of Assam envisions attracting funding opportunities to the tune of $250 million for startups and incubators and enables some success stories and role models that in turn will boost the entrepreneurship movement in the state. With the basic frameworks in place and a good support system between the private and government sector, with a common goal of creating a successive and positive ecosystem, led to initiate a holistic approach and policy with 4 strong pillars to drive forward the startup revolution in Assam. They are Digital Startup Ecosystem with Startup Assam Portal, state-owned incubators to fuel the spirit of entrepreneurship and startups. Incentives, funding support with fiscal and non-fiscal incentives. Academic intervention to stimulate the culture of innovation. The Nest acts as the nurturer to make the youths of today future ready. A center which caters to the holistic development of your mind, body and soul, with its dedicated spaces for your need and growth. Own it now. Be the cause of global change with Assam startup, The Nest.